But we start with big transfer news today, and Manchester United have completed the signing of striker Benjamin Šeško from RB Leipzig in a deal worth almost £74 million. Šeško was unveiled to the Old Trafford crowd ahead of United's pre-season penalty shootout win over Fiorentina. The 22-year-old has signed a 5-year contract at Old Trafford, with United set to pay an initial £66.26 million, with £7.36 million in performance-related add-ons for the Slovenian international. Šeško scored 39 goals in 87 games for RB Leipzig after joining them from Red Bull Salzburg 2 years ago.
Yes, he has the characteristics that we needed. Then he's a player that, with all the information that we have, we need to stop the guy from working. He's not the opposite. So that is also important. He's really young. He's good in the air. He's good running the channels. He's good on the ball. So I think he has a great potential. I think he can improve a lot. And for sure, he's going to feel at home in our club. He's the right character to be in this group. So we are really, really happy to have him.
Now, Šeško has scored more goals in the last 2 seasons out of players under the age of 23 in Europe's top 5 leagues, ahead of the likes of Jude Bellingham, Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala. And look, Rasmus Højlund is on that list as well. Eddie Howe says he wants Alexander Isak to stay at Newcastle, but only if he really wants to play for the club. Howe was speaking after Newcastle's 2-0 defeat to Atletico Madrid, which Isak missed despite not being injured. Howe went on to say that he had no knowledge of reports that Isak has been told by the club that he will not be sold in the transfer window.
I think everything's at play because I think I've said many times he is contracted to us, he's our player. The club basically make the decision on his future. I don't know what that will be. Of course, I have a preferred outcome. I want the best and strongest squad possible, but also I want players that really want to play for this football club.
Thank you. Right. Eddie, there's been quite a lot of talk about players not wanting to come to Newcastle and all this in the summer. I think some supporters have been kind of felt a bit beaten down by some of that. As the manager, as somebody who's seen players who do want to come and the quality of players who do want to come, can you kind of offer a positive message about how good this club is and how top class players do want to come?
I think you just look at the squad we have currently and you reel the names off of talented players, unbelievable players, and I love working with them. So I think that in a sense, and playing in front of these supporters, that's an absolute privilege and an honour. That's never lost on me, playing in this stadium. It's a special place to be. So look, some players have a different choice. Finances play a huge part in that. I've said many times, sat in this seat, we're not the highest players in the league. We're far from it. And that is sometimes reflected in the choices players make. I don't think it's a reflection on the city, on what we're doing here, what we're trying to create, or the football club. We're controlled still by PSR. That is still limiting what we can do, and that's the reality.
Staying with Newcastle, and they have an agreement in principle to sign Malik Thiaw from AC Milan. Thiaw was a substitute in AC Milan's draw with Leeds in Dublin this afternoon. The 2 clubs are finalising details of a transfer which will cost Newcastle in the region of £35 million. The hope is that the German international can travel to Newcastle tomorrow to undergo a medical. Victor Gyökeres scored his first goal for Arsenal as they beat Athletic Bilbao 3-0 in a pre-season friendly at the Emirates. That first goal came in the 35th minute, and it was Arsenal's new additions who teamed up for it. Martin Zubimendi's cross found Gyökeres, who headed in for his first goal for the club. Bukayo Saka and Kai Havertz also scored either side of the break to give Arsenal the win. At full-time, there was a penalty shootout too, which Arsenal won 6-5.
Looking that that first goal is always very, very important. The way he took it as well, really, really well. So again, I think we have some big performances. We're developing certain connections as well with the new players. Very good. Kai coming in as well. The goal he scored, I think it was top as well. So everybody raising the level of everybody is going to really help us because at that level we're going to need our very best from everybody.